Platform's empty, just past midnight. One dim lamp and a pale moonlight. Ticket in my hand, nowhere to hide. Just a suitcase and my pride. Your last words still echo loud like a whistle crying through the clouds. I hear that engine calling me on a midnight train to Tennessee. Steel wheels hum like a sad refrain, carving your name through my pain. Midnight train to Tennessee, carry these broken dreams for me. Roll me far from what used to be, from your goodbye and memory. Every mile's a restless plea for the man I used to be. Lord, set this heart free on that midnight train to Tennessee. Window glass and passing lights, blurry towns and sleepless nights. Conductor says we're right on time, but time ain't healing this heart of mine. I see your face in the dark outside, and every shadow that slips by. I thought distance would be the key, but you ride this train with me. Tracks run straight, but I still bend. Don't know where this road will end. Midnight train to Tennessee, echoes of you haunting me. Every bridge and every stream carries pieces of our dream. If love's a ghost that won't let me, then let this engine bury me in the rhythm of steel and steam on that midnight train to Tennessee. Maybe I'll step off in a brand new town, hang my hat and settle down. Find a bar where no one knows my name and try to start again. But if I hear that whistle cry, I know I'll close my eyes. Stop for what's left of me. Smoke rolls high into the night, like love disappearing from sight. If you ever think of me, listen close and you will hear that lonely whistle's plea from a midnight train to Tennessee. Platform's gone, town out of sight, just rails humming through the night. One broken heart, one memory on a midnight train to Tennessee. prairie where the wild winds sigh. The sun melts gold in the open sky. I hear your name in the whispering breeze, carried soft across the cedar trees. Every shadow dances with your face. Every mile reminds me of your grace.
Heartstrings on the prairie, playing soft and low, like a love song only the two of us know. In the quiet fields where the wildflowers grow,
your memory lingers wherever I go. Heartstrings on the prairie, under stars that glow. I'll love you forever, and I'll let it show.
the nights are long and the fire burns slow. I still feel your touch in the afterglow.
Your laughter drifts through the amber light, like a sweet refrain in the calm of night.
Though the years have rolled like a tumbleweed, my heart still follows where your soul may lead. Heartstrings on the prairie, playing soft and low, like a love song only the two of us know. In the quiet fields where the wildflowers grow,
your memory lingers wherever I go. Heartstrings on the prairie, under stars that glow. I'll love you forever, and I'll let it show. If the heavens hear a cowboy's prayer,
they'll find your name still echoing there.
through every sunrise, through every storm, your love keeps my old heart warm.
Heartstrings on the prairie, strumming through the years, a melody of laughter and a trail of tears.
In the hush of twilight, when the night draws near, I can feel your soul whisper clear. Heartstrings on the prairie, under stars that glow. I'll love you forever, more than you'll ever know.
So I'll ride on where the tall grass sways, thinking of you through endless days. The wind still hums our sweet refrain
On the prairie,
where love remains.
the sun goes down on another dusty town. Boots are worn and my heart's been found in the smoke of bars and the sound of strings. I've been chasing ghosts of younger things. Every mile's a memory, every scar's a name. In this cowboy life, nothing stays the same. So pour me a shot of the life I've seen, down the trail of dust and whiskey dreams, where love once burned and the fire still gleams. In the ashes of my dust, whiskey dreams. She left a letter by the old oak said, "Cowboy, don't you wait for me." Now her words still echo through the plains, like a lonely tune that calls my name. And the wind still hums that melody of what we were and what'll never be. So pour me a shot of the life I've seen, down the trail of dust and whiskey dreams, where love once burned and the fire still gleams, in the ashes of my dust and whiskey dreams. I've played my songs for the stars above. I lost my youth, but I found my love. Every tear I've shed on this endless road has turned to gold in the tales I've told. And when I ride into that final dawn, they'll say the cowboy soul rides on. So pour me a shot of the life I've seen, down the trail of dust and whiskey dreams, where hearts don't break, they just fade in between the echoes of dust and whiskey dreams. Yeah, the dust will settle, the whiskey will fade, but the songs I've sung will never age. 'Cause out in the West, where freedom beams, I'll live forever in my whiskey dream. There's a dirt road winding past the county line, where the fields run wide and the stars still shine. That's where I'd go when the world got me, to that old oak tree on the edge of green. The boots in the gravel, heart in my hand, a cheap glass bottle and a wedding band. I'd sit right there where we used to be, sipping whiskey under the old oak tree. The wind would whisper your sweet name, like nothing round here ever changed. Whiskey under the old oak tree, just the moon, those memories, and me. Every drop burns like yesterday, like your goodbye still won't fade away. I raise that bottle to what used to be, to love that's lost but won't let me free. Lord, it's hard to set it free, drinking whiskey under the old oak tree. You carved our names in that weathered bark, two young fools leaving their mark, forever written with a rusty knife. We swore on stars, we swore on life, but forever's just a word we say when we don't see storms rolling our way. when I'm drinking whiskey under the old oak tree. The crickets sing like a sad old band, playing songs we don't understand. Whiskey under the old oak tree, just the moon, those memories, and me. Every drop burns like yesterday, like your goodbye still won't fade away. I toast the past, I beg, I plead for a little peace to come find me. But it's just you and the Tennessee breeze and this whiskey under the old oak tree. Maybe someday I'll drive on by without that ache, without asking why. Maybe someday I'll finally see that love don't grow on memory. But tonight I'm right back where we meet, with a broken heart and a restless whiskey under the old oak tree, pouring out what's left of me. Every tear falls quietly like autumn leaves from that old oak tree. If you ever think of me, know I'm right where I'll always be, holding on to what couldn't be, drinking whiskey under the old oak tree. That dirt road fades into the night. Stars still burn, but you're out of sight. Just a lonely man and a memory, and a half-empty bottle under the old oak tree.
Been riding down that lonesome road, hearing dreams that never get old. Boots full of dust, heart full of flame. Ain't looking for glory, just a good man's name. The wind keeps humming a tune I know about freedom, love, and the open road. It's a cowboy soul revival out beneath the sun, singing songs of the wild till the day is done. Raise your glass to the ones who ride, to the dust, the stars, and the heart inside. It's a cowboy soul revival. Feel it burning bright, keeping the West alive tonight. Old guitar's got a few cracked strings, but it still cries when the spirit sings. Every scar I wear tells a story true of the fire and the faith that pulled me through. From the border towns to the mountain range, the song remains, though the faces change. It's a cowboy soul revival out beneath the sun, singing songs thunder's cry, feel the heartbeat under western skies. The spirit don't fade, it just grows strong. Every cowboy's dream still rides along. It's a cowboy soul revival. Let the world all see the heart of the West still beats in me. From the desert plains to the canyons call, the cowboy soul still stands tall. It's a cowboy soul revival, riding through the night with a flame that'll never die. Yeah, the road goes on and the stories grow in the dust where the wild winds blow. So light that fire, let the music roll. This is the revival of the cowboy soul. The night is still, the sky is white. The firelight dances, the stars collide. A lonesome tune hums in my mind of all the hearts I left behind.
Wind it speaks in soft desire, just whispers by the campfire.
Whispers by the campfire tell stories of my soul's desire. Every spark that fades away brings back dreams of yesterday. In the glow I see your face, lost in time in love's embrace.
Whispers by the campfire keep my heart from turning tired.
There's a saddle leaning by a tree and a shadow sitting next to me. The moonlight falls on the canyon wall and I swear I hear your name call. The embers glow, the night feels higher.
With whispers by the campfire.
Whispers by the campfire tell stories of my soul's desire. Every spark that fades away brings back dreams of yesterday. In the glow I see your face, lost in time in love's embrace.
Whispers by the campfire keep my heart from turning tired.
The smoke it rises fades to gray, like every dream that slipped away. But still I sit beneath the stars, counting blessings and old scars. And though you're gone, your voice is near. Through every whisper I still hear.
Whispers by the campfire speak truth that never expire. In the silence I find peace, in your memory's soft release. When the night grows still and dire, I'll find warmth
last flame flickers, the night grows deep, but your whispers sing me off to sleep. Under the stars that never tire, I fade by the campfire. Day grows dim, the sky turns gold. Another story softly told. The dust still dances on the plain where I once rode through wind and rain. The saddle creaks, my shadow's long, the trail's long. The trail still hums its farewell song. The last sunset trail, I'm riding slow, where the wild winds fade and the river flows. Every mile's a memory, every side tale, as I ride down the last sunset trail. The canyon walls are painted red, like echoes of the words you said. The night bird sings a tune so clear, reminding me what brought me here. The stars appear, the light grows pale, I'm heading down. I'm heading down the last sunset trail. The last sunset trail, I'm riding slow, where the wild winds fade and the rivers flow. Every mile's a memory, every side tale, as I ride down the last sunset trail. The fire of youth has burned away, but peace is found where shadows play. I've seen the highs, I've known the lows, now it's time to see where the horizon goes. The wind still calls, the heart won't fail to follow down the last sunset trail. The last sunset trail, so calm, so wide, where dreams and ghosts of the past reside. In the glow of the fading veil, I'll rest at last on the sunset trail. So if you hear that lonesome tune, riding slow beneath the moon, just know my spirit will prevail. Forever riding the last sunset trail.
The sun goes down on a another dusty town. Boots are worn and my heart's been found in the smoke of bars and the sound of strings. I've been chasing ghosts of younger things. Every mile's a memory, every scar's a name. In this cowboy life, nothing stays the same. So pour me a shot of the life I've seen, down the trail of dust and whiskey dreams, where love once burned and the fire still blooms, in the ashes of my dust and whiskey dreams. Left alert by the old oak tree, said, "Cowboy, don't you wait for me." Now our words still echo through the plains, like a lonely tune that calls my name, and the wind still hums that melody of what we were and what'll never be. So pour me a shot of the life I've seen, down the trail of dust and whiskey dreams, where love once burned and the fire still gleams, in the ashes of my dust and whiskey dreams. I played my songs for the stars above, lost my youth, but I found my love. Every tear I've shed on this endless road has turned to gold in the tales I've told. And when I ride into that final dawn, they'll say the cowboy's soul rides on. So pour me a shot of the life I've seen, down the trail of dust and whiskey dreams, where hearts don't break, they just fade in between. The echoes of dust and whiskey dreams. Yeah, the dust will settle, the whiskey will fade, but the songs I've sung will never age. 'Cause out in the west, where freedom beams, I'll live forever in my whiskey dreams.
There's a long stretch of highway past the county fair, where the cornfields fade into open air. I put the pedal down, don't know where to start, just driving dusty roads and a broken heart. Your picture's lying on the passenger seat, next to a map and memories. The radio plays our favorite part, while I chase these dusty roads and broken hearts. Every mile marker calls your name, every sunset looks the same. Dusty roads and broken hearts, that's where starts. Tires roll, but I stay the same, running wild from the hurt and pain. Windshield full along the stars, rearview mirror full of scars. I can't outrun what tore apart these dusty roads and broken hearts. Truck stop coffee at 2 a.m. Neon lights and worn out men. Jukebox crying an old sad song about love that didn't last too long. I thought time would set me free, but your shadow keeps following me like a ghost riding in the dark down these dusty roads and broken hearts. Every town feels cold and strange, every prayer sounds the same. Dusty roads and broken hearts, that's how every goodbye starts. I left the porch light burning bright, but I drove away that night. Gravel sings beneath my wheels like it knows just how I feel. I'm just a man falling apart on dusty roads and broken hearts. Maybe love's just a gamble roll. Sometimes you win, sometimes you fold. Maybe I gave you all I had, maybe forever ain't meant to last. But if I see your town again, I don't know if I'll pull back in. Dusty roads and broken hearts, Lord, it's tearing me apart. Headlights cut the midnight sky, but they can't dry these eyes. If there's a place where healing starts, it ain't on these back road parts. I'm just driving through the dark with dusty roads and broken hearts. That engine hums like a lonely song. Another night, another town gone, till the wheels stop rolling where you are. It's dusty roads and broken hearts.
I found your letter on the windowsill. Smelled of whiskey, ink and will. The words were faded, torn by time, but every line still read like rhyme.
You wrote of love and dreams we shared, you hoped I still cared.
Letters from the old saloon, underneath the silver moon. Your handwriting shakes in every line, a ghostly voice from another time. Letters from the old saloon, sing a bittersweet old tune. I raise my glass to the love we knew. Every word still feels so true.
The band was playing that same old song, the one we danced to all night long. The floorboards creak, the lights burn dim, and I could almost feel your skin.
The bartender said, son, you stay too late, but I can't outrun this twist of fate. Letters from the old saloon, underneath the silver moon. Your handwriting shakes in every line, a ghostly voice from another time. Letters from the old saloon, sang a bittersweet old tune. I raise my glass to the love we knew. Every word still feels so true. The paper's worn, the ink has bled, but your words still live inside my head.
Letters from the old saloon,
still hum that same old tune.
through the whiskey haze and midnight gloom.
I hear your heart across the room,
Yeah, letters from the old saloon,
still whisper me